echo all messages. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Grandma Gaines. You can call me Tracy. This is Bohippian Life. I am a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. If you are interested in the reselling portion of my channel, I leave links in the description box of most all of my videos. I'm having difficulties back here. Of course we are. Okay. But these morning live streams are all about the cards, tarot cards. Now, this is just like the standard Rider tarot deck I use. Um, they just have a different picture. And we also consult the Oracle. Today, we will be using the Urban Crow Oracle. So if you have something to drink and you're ready, let's get this party started. Hope, hello. Welcome back, my dear. So I have the timer set for 45 minutes, my friends. I do not have much time today, but I wanted to make sure that I did get here. So, Hope, you are first. I am feeling good today. I mean, it is Friday. How about you? What's that my oldest son always says? People are always like, good. They never ask, are you happy? So, are you happy today, Hope? My oldest son, that's what he says. He's like, nobody ever asks you, are you happy? Correct. That's kind of like when I say, let's bring our breathing back down to normal or normal-ish. What is normal? So correct, my friend. I totally understand that. Well, I'm not quite sure I know what good feels like, but I sure know what bad feels like. That is a fact. Let's type hello in the chat. And my email address. Oops, that's not how you type. There. All right. So, me. Are we ready? Are we ready? I don't know why my chat is messing up like this. All right. So, again, I have my timer set. It is Friday. I have a lot of stuff to do today. So 45 minutes. Hope is the first one on the list. One more good shuffle. Strong spiritual eyes. Hello, welcome. Humble bee, you are on the list. You are number 2. Hope, what does what mean? Oh, the humble bee? There we go. 1, 2, 3. Hope, you have 5 tarot. Lost Legend. You are number 3. Oh, strong spiritual is a message that is hidden. I can show it or not show it, but I'm not sure exactly what it means. So I didn't. It was strong spiritual eyes. Is it Prab? Hello, welcome. I apologize if I mispronounced your name. All right. Oh, goodness gracious. Things are getting further and further out of reach. You are welcome. Thank you for being here. The humble bee is in Aries. All right. So the first card you have, hope, is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is the 9 steps. It represents the 9 steps of grieving. Every sword represents a step. It is also a resting phase, and it represents that you are almost there, which makes sense why the next card is, why you have got the next card. So remember, everybody grieves. Nobody is immune to this. Everybody grieves differently and for different reasons. And the reasons can be deception, despair, death, failure, miscarriage, any of it. But remember, it's a 9. It is almost a 10, which represents the completion of a phase, freeing you up to start something new, which represents, that's what the sun represents. This is one of the most powerful cards in the deck. It also represents a 1-year period. So after overcoming some obstacles, generally in this 1-year period, Shrimp, hello. Welcome, my friend. After overcoming this 1-year period, it puts you in a place of positivity, clarity, illumination. Because it's the sun, it represents the daytime or the summer. And it also says that you should put yourself first for once. Treat yourself. And to remember that life is to be lived to the fullest. You are not meant to live life on the sidelines. I do not eat shrimp, but everybody in my family does. You have the 8 of Pentacles. You're fine, girlfriend. The 8 of Pentacles represents gains in all forms. The 9 says there is plenty in all things, my friend. Just remember, there may be a price to pay, but there is no thrill in the lack of risk. So take a chance. Yes, do not live on the sidelines. Jump in with both feet. If you don't like what you've chose to do, then do something different. That's what it's all about. Life is about finding what you like, what you don't like, what you won't have, what you won't settle for, what you do want, and what you will settle for. You also have the Temperance card, another powerful, powerful card in the deck. It's a positive. It's a yes, just like the Sun card is a positive and a yes. Which one was this one? The 8 of Pentacles. Did I read the 8 of Pentacles? I feel like I might not have. Oh my gosh. I didn't. I just skipped right over that one. Hope you have the 8 of Pentacles. This card represents a journeyman. So a 3 of Pentacles is an apprentice. The 8 is a journeyman, and the 10 is the master. You are almost there, my friend. 8, a journeyman card. Hard work or studies. This card says, keep going with this path or the training that you're doing. It's been a long, hard road with lots of time and money. My friend, the skills you have acquired, they will serve you well. You have good grounding, and you will be rewarded well for your talents. So here's the other positive major arcana. Now I'm trying to skip all these awesome cards. Temperance. Again, it's a positive. It's a yes. And it says it represents change. And to go for it if the timing is right, and only when the timing is right, you'll know. Oh my goodness, you also have the star card. The star card is all, you have three of the most powerful cards in the deck in your reading. And then to throw the other ones thrown in there too. The Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords is a grieving, but that you are almost through this phase. Okay, so moving on. The Star card. It's a yes. It's a positive. It represents that you feel inspired. There's a strong connect. You may have a strong connection to healing. You have an optimistic outlook for the future, and more importantly, you may feel a stronger connection to your spirituality as well. The Star card again is a positive. It's a yes. It could represent an Aquarius. So hope, light, visions. This is the Star card. And prosperity will come from what you do best. Your oracle card for the day is the Warning card. Good for you, my dear. Good for you. I'm so glad they resonate. This card was created when, okay, so during the height, this card was created during the height of the smoke from the eastern Washington wildfires that infiltrated the city. Crows have scouts that sit high up over all the action to serve as a lookout. It's their job to spot signs and warn others of danger. This card indicates the signs are around you. Something less than favorable is approaching, and your attention is needed to ensure you have time to react. This card brings to your awareness the red flags you may have been missing or denying, putting you in a less than desirable situation. Now, this, for an example, from the employer who always pays a day or two late, to the partner who never seems to want to be seen together out in public. Too often, we make excuses in an attempt to dismiss the warning, so as to avoid accepting the reality. When this card appears, I apologize. Warning signs appear throughout various scenarios in our lives. Sometimes it takes a friend or someone on the outside to point out what we don't want to acknowledge. When this card appears, consider the signs that you have received. Do they shed light on a situation that you may have been avoiding? So, again, do they shed light on a situation that you may have been avoiding? That's the higher wisdom of the oracle. Who have we not put on here? Jindriska. You are number 4. I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce your name. Laksha? Shia? We'll call you Lashaya. Welcome, my friend. I apologize if I mispronounce your name. Number 6, Junior, you are on the list. I am going to have family time. I don't even know how to pronounce her name or your name. I apologize. I just presumed you're a female. If you're not, again, I apologize. Just let me know how you identify and how to properly pronounce your name. Number 7 is 111222. So yeah, I'm going to have family time today. That's why I have the timer set. I have a half an hour. And 111, I am doing great today. How are you? It's Friday. It is Friday. It is beautiful. It means Henrietta. I love the name Henrietta. Lakshaya. I apologize. You're like, it's pretty straightforward. Unless you're a grandma like me. I'll just call you Shia. Is that okay? Whoop. Oh, but it's too warm for you? Oh my goodness, look at all these cards. This is for Humblebee. Shia. Thank you. I appreciate that. I just wrote that your name means Henrietta. That's just so, I like it. I like it a lot. All right, Humblebee. Oh, wrong. Oh, no, this is right. All I need is an oracle card. And we'll get this reading started. I don't think we're going to get much motorcycle riding in this weekend, if any, my friends. It's supposed to be cold and rainy all weekend. Oh, well, happy birthday to your mom, my friend. Happy birthday to Mom. The first card we have for Humblebee is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups represents, a knight usually comes with a quest. And this quest for you is for you to fulfill your desires, what you're passionate about. Some people might say you're a little self-absorbed about it, but my friend, this is your quest, not theirs. Follow your path. I love my motorcycle so much. I love her so much, I've named her Clementine. You have the King of Wands. The King of Wands represents to take action, express your reason to be. Wands also represents something, it represents days. Some of them represent weeks, months, and years. Wands are days. So this card says that you can inspire enthusiasm where there's lethargy. You put vigor into any occasion you grace with your presence. This card says you're a master at putting a new spin on any situation. So again, express your reason. Take action. I have an 1100. A Rebel 1100. Honda Rebel 1100 DCT. What do you drive? What do you ride? You also have the Seven of Cups, Humblebee. The Seven of Cups is an inspiration and imagination card. I thought I had more written for the 7. Sevens are also a call to reorganize. Again, cups are, yes, they're positive. and they represent our emotions. Sevens are called to reorganize. So whatever has been working to fill your cups overflowing, uh, this card represents the need to reorganize. What once was working really, really well may not be working as good. Still working, but not as good. So reorganize will help to continue to bring in again the flow of inspiration, imagination, creativity, abundance, everything. I drove a moped one time. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm going to tell this story again. I'm pretty sure some of my originals have heard this. I got pulled over and they impounded it because I didn't know what I was doing. Yeah, that was not a good day. You have a 650. What do you drive? I love my motorcycle. You have a major arcana, the strength card. This is a positive card. It represents through inner strength. Um, oh my gosh, it just jumped off the page. Hold on. Here it is. Power, courage, being generous. But this card wants you to know, be like the trees, strong but bendable, and stay calm in the face of adversity, and maintain your composure. So again, it's a positive and it's a yes card. Shia, I will be back Monday. I am here Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. my time, which is New York, every day of the week, Monday through Friday. I hope to see you next time. You have the Four of Pentacles. Again, Pentacles is abundance and gains. This card represents selfishness, but for a reason. So this card represents a desire to control all resources. It indicates greed, stubbornness, possessiveness. Now again, for a reason. And the reason is for you to achieve material security and financial stability. Super important. You have the Five of Cups. This card represents loss, but something remains. So it can represent 3 have been taken and 2 remain. And if that pertains to you, sometimes we have feelings of shame and guilt associated with this loss. It can represent an inheritance from a father. It can represent an inheritance from a male in your family. It can also represent a bitter marriage or frustration in marriage. It's a 5 as well. 5s are calling cards, and they're a call for us to put boundaries in place. So I like to take this opportunity to remind everybody that boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep us safe. All too often we build walls. You have the Six of Cups. This card represents that something has just recently happened. And things are being taken to another level. It represents a flip in energy and childlike wishes, first feelings, first flutters. There may be a reunion. There may be a rekindle. You may bump into somebody from your past or rekindle something from your past. That doesn't literally mean a rekindle of a relationship. It can mean that, but it could also mean the rekindle of something that you were passionate about in the past, and something has sparked that fire again. So it could be anything. It doesn't have to be a person. So I want people to know that. Your oracle for the day, Humble Bee, is the Mischief card. And this indicates an annoyance, nothing detrimental. It's just a situation that will cause a little bit of short-lived grief. It says you may be the target of someone's delinquency or bad behavior. This card may also indicate that you need to add some innocent mischief or passion in your life. Who have I forgotten to say hello to? Rima. Oops, wrong deck. Hello. Anza. Hello, welcome. And that's DNA. Was message deleted. Please, my friends, please be respectable. Don't forget my grandkids watch. My grandkids, my kids, my whole family, my husband. Lost Legend, you are next. So, speaking of my grandson, you guys. So, he has a channel, the Geiger Counters. He popped up across my YouTube feed this morning. Day one. And first off, when I saw day one, I was like, this is not going to end well. So, being grandma, I click it because, you know, I support them. And everything they do, I click it. And it's day one of how to do a backflip. I'm like, oh dear. Oh dear. And then I see where he's at and I'm like, oh Lord. I hope nothing falls off his mother's walls downstairs. Yeah, so if you guys aren't already subscribers to my grandson's channel, the Geiger Counters, it's his and his dad's, but he has taken it over. Well, it was probably his dad's, but he took it over. Oh my goodness gracious. Hilarious. And then don't forget to watch day 2. he shows he shows his wounds. Oh my gosh, I love these kids. They're so comical. So please support them. Marcus, hello. Ismail, hello. Welcome. Duncan, hello. Welcome. A Spiritual Journey, hello. Welcome back. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I was telling a story about my grandson. So yes, watch Gabriel. You have to check that out. Oh, he cracks me up. I don't even know the songs that he sings. Many of you may. But I'm just so proud of him that he gets on there and will do it. All right. No more procrastinating. Oh my gosh, I have a small list of 7 today because I have the timer set for 45 minutes. I have 18 minutes left. So if anybody wants to guaranteed be next, that will require a super chat or a super thanks, whatever you call it, whatever YouTube calls it now. But I'm going to try my best to get through these 7. I have some running around to do. And it's Friday. And I'm hoping my husband surprises me with coming home early. A girl can always hope. A grandma can always hope. No, Duncan, I am not a professional. I am a reselling grandma. I work from home. But I've been reading cards for 34 years. Almost 35. Oh my gosh. In March, it'll be 35. And hello, welcome. All right, where did I put that thingy bobber? Oh, I put it back. Why would I do that? Oh, right, Lost Legend. The first card you have is the 7 of Swords. Swords represents arguing, fighting, discontent. The 7s represents, it's a call to reorganize. 7 being closer to a 10 than a 1. 10 being the completion of a cycle. 1 being the start of the cycle. 7 is the need to reorganize. This card, my friend, is a warning card. It represents trespass or the stealing of ideas. So this card says be careful of sharing delicate information. Are your communications being shared with a third party? And also, be careful of being too trusting when it comes to home, school, work. Your ideas, my friend, may be passed off as their own. Again, you have been warned. You also have the Four of Swords. This card represents after conflict or stress. So after conflict or stress, this card represents rest and examination because a new life awaits. It represents letting go of things that are useless, serve you no purpose anymore. Again, just get rid of them. A new life awaits. Again, this is after conflict or stress. You have the Ace of Swords. You have a lot of arguing, fighting, and discontent in your life right now, in your present. You also have the Ace of Swords, but this card represents victory in that it's an ace. It's the start of a new cycle. So congratulations on getting through this. It represents, again, victory, singular because it's an ace. So this is something you have done or are doing on your own. This new cycle is something you will be doing on your own. It's decisive, cutting, and purposed. And again, it represents a new cycle. So congratulations. Your oracle for the day is teamwork. That's a good card to get on a Friday. A Friday. This card says to call upon your team, your family, or your friends to assist you when facing a challenge that requires more than you can comfortably handle. Remember, teamwork strengthens bonds, and it creates positive memories and reinforces an awareness that you are not alone. Jindriska, you are next. Don't let your coffee get cold. Saged Space, hello, welcome, my friend. If I missed anybody, forgot to say hello, I apologize, but welcome. I appreciate you guys all being here. I have just under 15 minutes. Hope, I have no idea what you're seeing. And I probably don't want to. Clowns. Clowns. There are clowns. Are they in the chat? Uh-oh. Oh boy. So who was it? I'm not even going to look. All right, I'm just going to continue to march. Henrietta, the first card you have is the Sun card. This is one of the most powerful cards to receive in a tarot deck and in a reading. It represents after a 1-year period or a 1-year period. It might be something you're going through right now or just came out of or will be going through. It says that you should put yourself first for a change. Treat yourself. Remember, life is to be lived to the fullest. It's the sun, so it represents the daytime or the summer. It's a positive card. It's a yes card. It represents that you are in a place of clarity, illumination, after overcoming obstacles. So, you most likely have just gone through these obstacles. Again, it's positive and it represents, oopsies, a change. To put yourself first for a change. You have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords represents, says that you should be, first of all, the Queen is a woman and very wise and very direct, very ambitious. And this person speaks sharply and says that you need to say what you think. Be your own person. Keep your strong convictions no matter what opposition you come up against. Don't be afraid to stand alone. Be confident. Be straightforward. And you will receive the acknowledgement you deserve. You have the Tower card, which represents that you are probably going through something right now. It represents a sudden change. It's a neutral energy card. You can see there's a lightning bolt in here. If I would have thought, I would have pulled the other one up from the Tower, from the regular deck. It shows lightning striking a tower, bringing destruction and crumbling everything down to the ground. The lightning bolt represents through no fault of your own, my friend, and everything crumbling down. And it represents that you can wipe the slate clean, sweep the pieces up and toss them in the garbage, and start over fresh. So again, it represents sudden change. It's already happening, and it represents the end of restriction. You have the Upheaval card as your oracle. Now, if these cards don't resonate, please let me know, and we'll choose different ones or use a different deck. And also, I'm going to take this opportunity to mention in the chat, at the top of the chat, it's not working properly for me. It would generally be highlighted, but it's one of the top couple of messages, is my email. If anybody would like an in-depth card reading that's a full layout, 10 plus cards, send me an email, and I'll get back to you with the information I need. Again, these are free, and if you'd like to get on the list, I'd be happy to do a reading for you. Upheaval. Upheaval is a reminder that things can change on a whim. Again, through no fault of your own, my friend. Are you prepared for change? Are you able to regain your composure and fly off to a better, more stable position? Now, this can be from being laid off to being forced to move to a new home. Change can appear sudden and sometimes cruel, but not always. Sometimes there are clues that change is coming, yet we choose to ignore the signs. Sometimes change brings a fortunate situation or moves us into a position to receive a greater opportunity. When this card appears, ask yourself if you can feel the rumblings, like a seismic wave below the surface. You know something is about to shift in your life. Again, when you connect with your intuition, your gut feeling, you will get the feeling something is about to happen. You'll pick up on the changing energy that will soon impact your life. When you can anticipate a coming upheaval, you will be better able to plan for the shakeup, my friend. Send me an email, my friend, and I will put you on the list. I have like 10 minutes. Uh, Shia left. Junior, are you still here? Send me an email. I'll put it in the chat again real quick. Usually it's highlighted. But my chat is not working. Oh, look at that. Hope's fast to you. All right. So this is for Junior. And Jenny, hello, welcome. All right, Junior. Manish, hello, welcome. How are you doing? How are you doing today? I'm so sorry. We will be ending our reading with 111. But please send me an email. I will put you on the list for an in-depth card reading. But don't forget, I'll be back Monday. I am wonderful. Thank you. Hope has a fan. But everybody, please be respectable. Don't forget, all of our families watch. Manish, I will be... There we go. The first card we have for Junior is the Fool card. This card's not calling you names. It's just telling you that you are on an unexpected journey and that you should follow your path. Hope's like, we can be brutally honest. There's nothing wrong with that. I've been told I'm so honest, it's disgusting. This card says to follow your path. Don't be held back by people who say you're a dreamer. And remember, miraculous inventions were created by people labeled as fools. Your second card is the Knight of Pentacles. This is kind of a warning card. This may be you, my friend. This may be you, Junior. The Knight, this person is reliable. This person is dependable. But when it comes to the heart, they go the extra mile in the other direction. This person is very commitment phobic. Just so you know. You have the Nine of Wands. Wands represents something happening in days. It's positive. It's a yes. And it says surround yourself with reliable support. Draw upon experiences to gain well-deserved territory. 9 is a resting phase. 10 being the completion of the cycle, allowing you up to start a new one. So, while you are in this resting phase, the 9, that's my timer. The 9 of Wands represents, again, surround yourself with people you know, you trust, and that you know will have your back when you're not there. Your oracle for the day is the Fear card. Whoops, what card? When this card appears, you may need to consider looking inward and checking in to see where you are allowing fear to limit your potential. As the saying goes, fortune favors the brave. You see the brave crow in front. Just as the crow on the card reaps the benefits of a field of untapped potential, as the fearful crows back here hold back. You too have an opportunity where fear keeps others at bay, But for you, the fearless, all you need to do is swoop in and seize the moment. Yep, there's my timer. We have Junior completed. Next is 111. Dave, hello, welcome. Bonnie, hi. I apologize. I'm ending this reading early. But I will be back Monday. Thank you. I hope you guys have the best weekend as well. Yeah, I don't know. I can't see what's going on either. But he's apparently not being appropriate. All right, 111. I'm going to end our reading with you. My friends, I hope you all have the best day ever, the best weekend ever. If you like this type of content, please give my video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you in the family. Check out my membership levels. I offer 4 of them. Each level is a different price. It offers the member something different. Subscribing is always free. That will never change. I have a huge playlist. I have over 5,000 videos uploaded. I have over 5,000 videos uploaded, and they are all categorized in a playlist. So have fun, binge watch, and I will be back on Monday. I hear ya. 111. The first card you have is the 8 of Pentacles. So remember, this represents the journeyman, somebody who has the experience. A 3 is an apprentice, 8 is a journeyman, and 10 is the master. Almost there, my friend. It represents working hard or studying hard, in that you should keep going on this path or the training that you're doing. This card says it's been a long, hard road with lots of time and money. The skills you have acquired will serve you well. You have good grounding. My friend, you will be rewarded well for your talents. You have the 3 of Pentacles I just mentioned. Represents an apprenticeship. It also represents cooperation. So this card is a yes card. If you've been putting applications, resumes in somewhere, anything like that, this is a good sign that you're going to get the job, that you will be chosen. I hope that makes sense. You have the 3 of Swords, though. But this card represents petty conflict, 111. So, grudges need to be dropped. Someone needs to step back and act as mediator, or it will just get worse. This card represents removal, absence, delay, division, rupture, dispersion. My friend, let bygones be bygones. If it has to be you to step back and act as mediator, and let these things be dropped, just do it. Be the better person. You will be so much better for it. You will feel so much better. And in my experience, I know a lot of people where we have learned to agree to disagree, and we just drop it and leave it there. Look up at the top. You also have the illusion card for your oracle. Oh my gosh, what did I miss, Dave? So the illusion card says, have you ever been absolutely, positively, 100% certain about a situation, only to find the complete opposite is true? This card may surface to help you uncover if you are clinging to a narrative that suits your feelings about a situation rather than the facts. Example, a person who spends their day angry because their email was not answered. They assume the recipient read it and ignored it. All that energy being angry and upset could have been avoided if they realized they themselves forgot to hit send. This card may appear if we are operating on false assumptions, or if we are in denial and do not want to accept the reality of a situation. When we double down or commit to the story we created in our minds, our action and behavior are then a byproduct of what we want or what we assume to be true. If our assumptions are wrong, our actions and behaviors may have negative consequences. So, does your interpretation match reality, or are you acting on an illusion? And that's it. That's final. Oh my goodness, my friends. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. What did I miss? Who needs an oracle? Dave says 1 card. 1 crow oracle, Dave. And then I have to end this video. Otherwise, I'm going to be late, my friends. But I do appreciate you all being here. Whoops. 1 more. 1 crow oracle for Dave. 111, you are very welcome, my friend. You are very welcome. Have a blessed weekend. Dave, you actually have 2 cards. I know, I'm coming. I'm already 8 minutes behind. Okay, so the first card we have for you, Dave, is routine. So this card speaks to the things we do out of habit, because it is part of who we are, what is expected of us. In many ways, routine creates stability. However, my friend, it can lead to stagnation and getting into a rut. So ask yourself, are you in a routine that makes a foundation for success? Or are you just going through the motions because you don't know what else to do? And like I said, you have 2, so this one is important for you, my friend. Ghosts. Shadows of the past, let them visit, but don't let them stay. They no longer hold substance in your world. If they linger too long, they may become trapped in your psyche. Have you ever found yourself having an argument with someone who wasn't even in the room? The argument plays out in your head. That situation that brought about the feelings and emotions that led to the internal disagreement, my friend, this is a ghost. Like a ghost repeating the pattern of walking through a room, as it has done each night since its human form passed. It is stuck in a moment in time. There is nothing that can be said or done that will change what occurred. This card asks you to examine your feelings regarding a past event. Are you able to find acceptance and move forward into healing? Are you able to forgive or seek forgiveness, allowing old wounds of the past to remain open? Pay attention to the ghosts when they appear. They may indicate the source of a block, and, my friend, it might be time for an exorcism. Send me an email. With that, I am going to let you guys go. Have the best weekend ever. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll see you in the next video.